Don't I get tired of 7 hours of chess? Do I look tired? Do I look tired? Do I? Do I? Do I? What you think? What you think? That I'm not? I'm like tired of chess? Come on. Let's see. What are the moves? There's rook h2. There's f4. So we looked at this quite a bit before. I mean, f4 is a move, but f4 king d2 doesn't work. I'm pretty sure it's not f4, so that leaves queen g2. Queen g2 loses, so it's not f4. It's not queen g2. The only two moves here are rook h4 or rook h2. They're both possible moves. I just don't know which one is right. It's rook h2. Yes, it's rook h2 because I have f4. Yes, and was not. I did not expect that move. And now you check king d2, queen f3. Yes. Takes, and you win the game. I've been playing chess for a lot longer than 7 hours overall. Yes, I have. I intend to come back to the speed run, but I mean, I might not. If we get really deep on the puzzles, I mean, I might just do puzzles for the next like 4 or 5 hours, but we'll see. Do I make you laugh, Joe Pesci? Do I genuinely love chess, or am I just good at it? I love chess. If I didn't love chess, I would not be able to stream the crazy amount of hours that I do on this game. Okay. I mean, queen b7 and rook d7 is maybe an idea, but again, it's a puzzle, so I know that like this idea with queen a1 and queen h8 is not correct. That's what I would say. Did he say 4 or 5 more hours? I don't know how long we've been live. We've only been live, what, like 7 hours or something reasonable. I don't know, when you're having fun, you guys, time goes fast. If you had to give up one streamer of chess, which would it be? It would 110% be chess. I would give up chess. And the reason would be because honestly, you guys, you are the inspiration and the motivation, and I couldn't turn my back on you guys. So no, I would stream. Do I enjoy streaming for so long each day? It depends on the content. Like today, I've been streaming like 7 hours, but I feel like I've been streaming like 2 hours. It's been a lot of fun today. So like today, for example, I mean, the time is just flying by, and I'm having fun. There are other days when like 5 hours might feel like it's like really dragging. So it kind of depends a little bit on the sort of on the flow of the content more than anything, I would say. That's why it just depends. Like right now, that you know, there have been plenty of days where I'm streaming like 6 hours, 7 hours. I'm like, oh man, it's too much. Like I just want to end the stream. But today, for example, I feel like I've been streaming 2 hours. So it's like it really depends on what the content is. Thank you, Too Realistic, for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, and I'm not joking. Like honestly, the single most thing that I hate about chess, well, maybe not single most, but one of the things that I dislike the most about chess is the fact there's no real fan interaction. You're just out there playing your game. You know, it's like, I'll give you an example. If I play a great game against Magnus, I guess online's different, but let's just say, you know, I play a really great rapid game against Magnus or Anish or whomever it might be. If I play a really great rapid game and I win a game, I'm like really pumped up, I'm really energized, I feel amazing. But there are no fans that would be like, oh man, you won this game, or you know, keep it going. You're like, there's none of that fan interaction. So like, you're all pumped up, and it's like you don't have that whole other component that you have in sports. So that's the thing that I would say is that with chess, it's just like not the it's just not the same. Why not queen d7? I'm pretty confident it is queen d7. I just wanted to make sure before I blitz out the move. But yeah, that's what I would say is like it's like you play a great game, like, or you know, I play a great game against like a great game in classical chess. You play 6 hours, you win this like beautiful end game, and then at the end it's like, okay, crickets, go back to your room, go sleep, go relax. But there's none of that like interaction, even though you feel like you've just played this marathon, like you've had this marathon victory, and you're just like, you're really pumped up, but you don't have it. You don't have that going. So it's just like that's what I dislike the most about chess, and that's why I would never give up streaming to just play chess at this point. I would never do it. Okay, it's got to be check. Okay, now I'm pretty confident it's rook d3, king g2, rook f3. I'm not certain, but I think so. Could be like queen h7, but I don't think it is. I mean, rook d3, rook f3. The only question is rook d3, queen c1, king g2, queen e1. Where's the win? Because rook f3, there's king g8. I mean, this has to be a win for white. Yup, appreciation. What's that? You fill up Yankee Stadium. Well, I'm not even saying Yankee Stadium, but I'm just saying, like, honestly, when you play like a 6 hour game, lot of stress, lot of energy expended. Like you're really feeling pumped up after the game, but then there's no audience. Like there are no fans that would be like, yeah, you know, what a great win, what a great game. You don't have any of that. And that's like the thing that's like, it's like what you do is it's like, okay, I won the game, yay, I'm gonna go back to my room, maybe eat some dinner, I'll prepare. Okay, a very sage lifestyle, let's put it that way. But yeah, I mean, I'm not even saying that it's realistic in terms of like that you can do it, but still, that's how I feel about it, is like, but you know, you'll get congrats online, you know. Yeah, that's like I don't know, it's like, what is that? That's like being a basketball player and like you're playing an empty stadium, and then afterwards you a fan and say, yeah, you guys were great, you won the game. Like it's just not the same without the actual live energy. And that's the thing that that's the single thing that I dislike the most about chess. Rick D3 and King G2, you think of Hansa's view of traveling the world is a great way to make a living? You know, I mean, it's a very fun way, it's a fun thing to do for a couple of years, but I mean, for Hans, it's very new, it's very fresh, and he hasn't been doing it for like forever. Like I was traveling from the time I was 17 years old, so most of the chess tournaments have been in locations I've been before. I mean, even this tournament in Riga, I've literally stayed in that exact hotel in the past. So what I would say is that, I mean, it's fun for a while, but at a certain point, the whole traveling thing, it becomes much more work as opposed to travel. All right, what are the moves here? Let's think for a second. If the crowds were like the Queen's Gambit, everyone love it. Absolutely. I mean, I don't see any move but Rook D3. And just here and takes. Okay, that's very good. 64 up. 64 out of 65 so far. What do I have? I have Bishop E2. Oh my God, is Bishop E2 actually winning? Maybe not, huh? Not sure. Would I like other fans cheering and shouting throughout a classical game? Probably not, but I feel like there would be some way. I don't know. It would be fun. It would be fun. It would be fun if there were fans, like I don't know, if fans showed up and watched like in person. Like, I mean, like, what do we have? We got like what, 11,000 people watching right now. Like, if even like 200 people showed up, that would be awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Without streaming, do you think you would get tired of chess, maybe, and give up on it? Well, you know, one funny thing about chess, and maybe it mirrors what has happened in reality, is that towards the end of 2019, sorry, not 17, towards the end of 2019, I was feeling a little bit burnt out from classical chess. And I remember, like, in this window, maybe it was November, December, I had a conversation with my brother, oddly enough, and he basically asked me the question. He's like, you know, if you're not enjoying classical chess, why don't you just play rapid tournaments? Why don't you just become like a rapid specialist? And I mean, I enjoy classical chess, don't get me wrong, but it is one of those things, like, I have gotten tired at various times, and I have thought about like a life without chess. Anyway, back to the puzzle. What do I have? D4. I've got Bishop E2. I don't really see any other moves per se. I'm trying to see think if there are any other moves, but I don't have any other moves right off. What are the moves? Okay, Bishop E2 doesn't work. White just takes and goes King F2. So it's not Bishop E2. DE4 King F2 is possible. Doesn't feel right somehow. What else can it be? Let me think for a second. What else can it be here? I mean, it could be DE4 King F2 Rook D8 maybe. Actually, I think this might just be very basic. D takes Rook D8, Bishop C6, King E7. Huh. Oddly enough, I think it just takes and Rook D8. Very, very, how bizarre. Queen H5, King F2. D4, King F2. Bishop E2, Queen E2. There are no checks. There are no checks that are good. I think it's just takes. That's my instinct. I think it's just takes and Rook D8. I think it's very basic. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking the knight. I just thought there might be something flasher. I think it is just takes. It is, and it's just Rook D8. Very bizarre. And you play the Bond Cloud with King E7, and now I think Queen G4. Oh, it's going on. Wow. Okay, now the problem here is there are many ways to win. Queen F3 is one way. Bishop E2 is another way. Oh, wait, no, actually, sorry. Bishop E2, white takes. Wait a second. I think it's just Queen F3. I think it's just Queen F3. It is good. I think you have bad crab for the prime. I think it's such bad crime. Would I ever stream with my brother? I mean, that's always a possibility after COVID ends. I mean, I mean, I'm not likely to go back to New York anytime soon. Wait, now this is some kind of trick with like a bishop d6, rook e1. There's some kind of trick in here. Wait. Let's think. What are the possibilities in this position? Knight f3 is the move. COVID's been over. Maybe in the US. Yeah, maybe in the US. Not in the rest of the world though. That's for sure. Definitely not in Latvia. Oh, I'm such a moron. It's check here, check knight h2, and then knight f3 is at knight g4. Wait a second. Wait a second. I've got the concept right, but I have the order wrong. I've got the order wrong. I've got the right concept, wrong order. Check king h1, takes, check king g1, bishop d6. And if king h2, you just take. Yeah, I had the right concept, wrong order. It's queen g4 and knight f3. Check and bishop d6 and takes. Very good. My record for puzzles is 117, and yes, you heard me correctly. I said 117. Huh. I think it's just queen e6. Okay, what are the moves? Bishop e6, king h8, bishop c4 does nothing. I think there are no other moves. Okay, this is correct. Okay, it's got to be queen b6 and rook d2, I guess. Okay, and now I think it's takes and rook f8. Yeah, it's got to be rook d2 and rook f8, and then bishop e6. Check here, and that's good. 67. Let's keep going. Okay, king b7 allows queen f3 amongst other options, so that can't be right. It's got to be rook d6, but then I have to figure out the next move after that. I mean, I guess it could be king b7, but that looks weird. That puzzle is not 3,500. True story. Rook d6 seems right, but how do you win after that? Huh. Oh, I think I figured it out. No, maybe not. Yeah, it's 3 strikes and you're out of the old ball game. That's what we're playing. Speaking of 3 strikes, you're out of the old game. How about them Dodgers who seemingly can't win a game and can't hit to save their lives? Let's see. What are the moves here for black? You can take the bishop. You can also move your king to maybe b7 or a8. Threaten mate while you're in check, so you can't do that. Takes is the move that to me seems correct. But I don't see a win here. Why not knight h4? Because you just lose. Yeah. I'm actually a moron again. I'm a moron. You just take and go knight g4 because knight g. For some reason I was hard stuck on take 6 knight f5, but I can just take and go knight g4, rook b6, king a8. Oh, I'm actually a moron. It's just knight g4. I was stuck on knight f5 and knight f7. I just missed knight g4. So on f5 and f7 there's always a rook f2, but I just go knight g4, and now I think I just slide over because he has no way to stop the mate. So bad. Just take. What are the moves here? Okay, this one, there's knight g6. Wait, does knight g6 just win the game? Might win the game. g5, queen h6 is wrong, so it's not a pawn push. Okay, let's do the process of elimination. You don't push the pawns. Not a knight move. Not a queen move, not a king move. Process of elimination. It's not a rook move. So yeah, process of elimination, it's got to be just knight g6. Let me think for 1 second, make sure. But hasn't Magnus played much less splits than me? Maybe over the career he has. Probably, yeah. Knight g6, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting tired and I'm missing stuff, but I don't see anything else. Yeah, it is just but there's knight d5. Huh. Okay. Okay, queen d5 allows queen h3. There's rook g1. King g1. No, that's not right. Wait, this is actually very tricky. I did not see knight takes d5. Oh, maybe it's just queen f3, because queen f3, knight e7, king h7, you're just safe. I think it's just queen f3. I don't see anything else. Goes, oh, whoa, this goes, I didn't see knight f6. Wait, so if king f8, bishop c5 takes rook checkmate. King h8, king h8, king h8. I don't see it. Yes. Oh wow, go, holy mackerel, this puzzle just keeps going on. Wow. Might just be rook g4, rook h4. That's the most logical conclusion to me. Yeah, I think it's rook g4. That's my guess. Well, let's do the process of elimination. It's not a knight move. It's not a pawn move. Not a king move. Okay, so that means it's a queen move or a rook move. Are there any queen moves that make sense? Trade is bad. Queen g3 takes queen e1, bishop g1 is not right. So it's not a queen move. So it has to be a rook move. So again, process of elimination, rook g1, king g1 is no good. So it's got to be check and check. And takes. Very good. 69. Very nice score. Okay, now this is some kind of very long endgame. So it's got to be trade. I hate these endgames. Okay, it's got to be take. Okay, now I have to figure it out. Now I have to figure out the order. Okay, let's do the obvious basic stuff. Takes g5, b5. h4 takes b6, h3, b7, h2. Playable. Let's say g5, b5. Takes a5, h4, a6, h3, a7, takes, you win. The g5, b5 takes, h4, takes, b6, h3, king c7 takes, it's just g5. The g5, king a6 takes, b5, bishop b4, b6, h4, yeah. Okay. Now if I go h4, wait, this is tricky though, wait, h4 takes, king a6. So I can't push the h pawn. This is correct. Bro, don't forget to hydrate. What do you mean? What do you mean don't forget to hydrate? I am hydrating. H4 looks like the correct move to me. Okay, G4 just looks ridiculous. Okay, and now I have to think, is it takes or is it G4? This is actually very tricky. Takes king c7, takes here. Wait, so takes king a7? Huh. It could also just be g4. G4, king a7, takes g3, c7. Wait. No, wait a second. It can't be g4. G4, king a7, g3, rook b6, f4 there. No, that can't be wrong. Okay, this looks correct. Okay, so king c7 is played. All right, so if I take h3, b6, h2, b7, h1, I queen, right? If I take h3, king d7, h2. Oh. Although there's actually, wait, there's also h3, right? Because the bishop covers c2. Wait, it's a wooden shield. Wait, oh, am I a moron again? Maybe I'm just a moron. Yeah, it's a wooden shield. H3 just wins, right? H3, B6 takes his H2 wins. H3, H3. Rook C1, H3. H3, 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 H3. Yeah, it's got to be winning. Okay, good. We have Queen C4 here. Queen C4 and Bishop C5. Lot of options. H3 like the right, there's some podcast, right? H3, is that the H3? Isn't there some H3 guy on Twitch or something? Yeah, there's some H3 dude on Twitch, isn't there? There's something, yeah. There's H yeah, there's H3, the H3 podcast, yeah. Okay, I guess it's Queen C4. It's not Rook E7. Okay, now I have to figure it out. Okay, there's Rook E7, King E7, Bishop C5, which looks good. Dan the Hater and Ethan Klein. Okay, yeah, I was like, as soon as I started saying H3 over and over again, I realized there's something going on. Yeah. Okay, what can make sense here? I mean, honestly, what makes sense besides Rook E7? There's nothing else that makes sense, so this has to be right. Now I have to think again here. Could be Bishop C5. It could be like what else could it possibly be here? Very, very tough position. Bishop C5 is a move. Bishop G5 is, I mean, there's so many different moves. It could be Rook D1 also. I can't dismiss Rook D1. Although Rook D1, Rook D8. No, Rook D1, Rook D8, maybe. Okay, it's Bishop G5 or Bishop C5. I have to figure out what the difference is. My instinct says it's Bishop C5. That's just my gut instinct on first glance says it's Bishop C5. Could be G5 too, though. Am I a dog person? I love dogs, yes. Okay, takes... it has to be C5. I'm pretty sure it's C5. I'm almost certain it's C5. It's got to be C5, right? G5, King D7, the king gets out. If I take on C5, the king goes D7 check. King C8, queen check, King D7. Huh. I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna trust my instinct. I should have thought longer on that puzzle. I guess it's just Queen A5 here. This could be Bishop B2 here. It was just Bishop G5, or was it? It might have been Rook D1. If it was Rook D1, I mean, that's a little bit much. I think it was Rook D1. I think it actually was Rook D1. It's my instinct. And now I'm gonna throw this third one. I mean, there's actually wait. There's Bishop C3 here or something. Here takes Queen A5, King B1. Huh. Very unsure. I don't know what this is. It could be Bishop B2. It's not Bishop B2. Not D5. Queen A5 is the only move. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's actually not wrong, oddly enough. Huh. Now, if you take, you go C4. If you go King H8, it's C4 anyway. So I guess you just take C4. I don't know. Okay, that's correct. How do you win here? There's Queen A2. There's also just D5. I mean, D5 looks very thematic. Wrong. What is it? Wow, that's correct. Fair enough. All right, you guys, I'm gonna take a break, go use the restroom, and we're gonna get back to playing Blitz. So I'll be right back.